All right, so it is May 10th, 2026. I know this footage looks old. I'm using Zoom to record. But anyways, I wanted to talk about what I'm currently working on from a side hustle, side project perspective. So to give you a little bit of background about myself, I actually work in tech sales and I have experience whenever it comes to outreach, right? So I sell software specifically. And I've done outreach primarily in two different ways. One is cold calling, two is cold emailing. So that's primarily what, you know, you start off doing, especially whenever you're a brand new tech sales rep. So there's an entry level position called an SDR, sales development representative. Other companies might call them business development representatives. But what they do, this is pretty much where my skill set began at this stage. And it carries on throughout your tech sales career. So I'm no longer an SDR or BDR. But what they do is specialize specifically in those two things. So their whole job or goal is to generate meetings for account executives. Account executives are the tech sales people who do the actual talking to the customer as well as actually closing the customer, running the entire sales cycle. So what I wanted to do is start a side project that wouldn't be conflicting with what I currently do at work. So it's going to be a whole separate industry that I'm doing. But I want to cold email businesses about this specific product that's currently, I guess the industry is hot right now, which is AI, artificial intelligence. So the goal is to sell these companies onto this platform called Custom GPT. So Custom GPT, what they specialize in is they're an AI model where companies can leverage their own data, keep it protected and safe to use as their own custom GPT under the platform. So instead of trusting ChatGPT, instead of trusting, Claude, Grok, whatever AI platform there is, instead of having employees upload sensitive data or information, they can upload it to literally this website called Custom GPT and start, I guess, using it as their own AI model. And so let me see if I can share my screen for the website specifically. And so the reason why I wanted to start this business was to create some side income. So I'm used to cold emailing. I do it every single day. There's ways to do it automatically, so you don't have to manually go one by one. But the reason why I really, and I mean, I really wanted to start, doing this is because it's already something that I'm doing. And if I can make passive income from taking a skill set that I already have and just applying it somewhere else, starting my own affiliate marketing business from there, it makes sense. So I have tried, multiple other things in terms of uh, side hustles, but unfortunately, they've never really worked out. So we'll see if this is a success. Hopefully, it is. I don't have high hopes for it. Not wanting to talk down on myself, but I'm just speaking facts. But let me see if I can share my screen. Share. Okay, so this is the platform that I'm going to be, I guess, trying to sell, customgpt.ai. So what they do is literally you're able to upload your own company information into the platform. From there, I guess customers have the, option to pay $100 a month. I believe it's per user, but it seems like you can do this for 3 team members. But just having companies, being able to buy these licenses for their employees instead of having to rely on something like ChatGPT, having employees upload sensitive data. Um, and so the process from here is to one, create my own website. The domain has to be old enough. So if you didn't know, whenever it comes to cold email marketing, your domain has to be at least 3 months old. Otherwise, if you start sending emails from that domain, you know, the, inboxes, so Outlook, Gmail, they're going to think you're a scammer or probably someone suspicious. So One, make sure your domain is, I guess, old enough. Two would be you need to warm it up. So that's one of the first things that you have to do is warm up that email. And what that means is pretty much receiving inbound communication through that inbox. So it's not just 100% outbound. And two, it would be um, the outbound messaging, right? So actually sending emails to people. And there's, a natural way to do it, which is just gathering 5 or 10, friends like, hey, I'm going to send you an email. Please reply back to it. You know, these, email service providers, they're going to look at what percentage of people will, I guess, email you back. Make sure you're not scamming. Make sure you're not sending any suspicious links in those emails. Two would be uh, to have an automated service do that for you. And so there's two ways I'm currently going to, I guess, warm up the email. So one would be a platform called Warmup Inbox. So far, I've had really good success, good experiences with it. This is my first time that's, where I've warmed up an email website. Um, so I would say Warmup Inbox, it really gives you a good breakdown. Let me see if I can share my screen. So this is the email that I'm going to be using, marketing at Envision Private AI. That's my domain name. And so I just started warming this up as of, 2 days ago, right? Yesterday. So right now I have a reputation score of 100. We'll see if it goes up or down, but a good starting point would be to, I guess, send out 5 emails at first and then slowly ramp it up to 4 more emails a day, every single day until you hit about 30 emails. You want to do that for maybe 3 or so weeks. But what I like about Warm Up Inbox is one, it gives you a full breakdown of how many of your emails are going in the inbox, spam, or going to the other categories, right? As well as gives you an inbox health check. So seeing how your domain is, I need to set up my DMARC records. Where if you didn't know, DMARC, the SPF DMARC MX records pretty much solidifies and verifies that your domain is coming from an actual place instead of you spoofing another domain from maybe another company's website. So that's what I'm doing. So one, I'm using Warmup Inbox. Two is another platform called Woodpecker. So Woodpecker is where I'm going to be sending my emails from. So they actually have a, I guess, a feature that allows you to warm up mailboxes as well. I ended up going with Warmup Inbox just because one, I'm already familiar with it, and two, it seems like I was first getting bounce backs at first with, I guess both platforms, Warmup Inbox and Woodpecker, whenever it comes to warming it up. The reason why I was getting bounce backs, and I just found this out today, I'm using Outlook, so Microsoft licensing to, send out emails. I was using Outlook, and it seems like they don't allow sending from specific IP addresses. So if you're using an automated service like Warmup Inbox or Woodpecker, they're probably going to, I guess, find out. So one way around that is just to contact Microsoft and tell them, hey, I believe it's delist Outlook inbox. Yeah, so you can reach out specifically to delist at Microsoft.com and let them know, hey, I'm getting email bounce backs from this platform that I'm using. Can you please assist? And I haven't received the confirmation back yet, but it seems like they did a good job. Or my emails are now sending through. I'm not getting bounce backs. So I think that's a good thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm still starting up this cold email business. So if you want to check out the custom GPT platform, I'll post a link down below, Warm Up Inbox, as well as Woodpecker. If I even have links for those. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update as to what I'm working on. I'm still early on this. I want to talk about other things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment anything that you'd like and talk to you guys soon.